Can we get the loquacious one, Rob G, just to give us the quick news on the trade? I mean, the main guy was obviously Dejounte Murray, but still, give us the whole trade as it is.
Yeah, Chris and Sean. So Dejounte Murray, as you guys know, there was speculation around him getting moved. They have done that. He is no longer in Atlanta, and the Hawks are going to send over to the Pelicans in exchange for, or the Pelicans are going to send over to the Hawks, in exchange, Larry Nance Jr., Dyson Daniels, and 2 first-round selections, and apparently a bucket of balls as well. So there's a lot there, but Dejounte Murray is out, and yeah, Chris and Sean, they were thinking, well, do they rebuild, or are they going to stay with Murray, or are they going to try to go anew? And it looks like there's a new path and a new culture being set in Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta definitely is going in a different direction. It'll be interesting. I assume they'll keep Trey, but his name's been out there as well.
If you're Trey, you got to be going upstairs like, I want out too, right? I don't want to be a part of this.
I mean, he part of the issue. I mean, I have an issue with stars demanding trades when they're part of the issue.
His lack of defense is what you're referring to?
Lack of defense. I just think he needs, and I don't want to just rip the Atlanta organization, but I think Trae Young needs to be in like a really strong organization that's going to teach him how to play winning basketball. He's immensely talented, right? He's always up near the top of the league in assists, and he scores darn near 30 points a game. So his talent is great. But he's inefficient, highly inefficient, obviously doesn't defend. He's not going to be a great defender ever, but he can be a smart defender. He can be in the right place at the right time. I would love him in San Antonio. Now, I know they got Stephon Castle, so he may end up being their point guard of the future, and I like him a lot too. But I think Trey in a place like San Antonio where they would teach him how to play the right way, he would have a superstar who's better than him in Wemby. I think that would be great. And I'm not down on Trey. Look, he obviously led a team to the Eastern Conference Finals, and he is clutch. I know he's had some bad playoff moments, but he's had some great ones, and he went and conquered Madison Square Garden. So he's clutch, and he's incredibly talented, but I want to see him in a different situation. So I guess if he asked for a trade, I wouldn't rip him. But I just think he's a part of the issue too.
I'll say this though, Chris. I love the move for the Pelicans because McCollum and Brandon Ingram have proven that they can play off the ball and get their shot. So to bring a point guard in with size that can score has proven to be a good distributor of the ball. Gives them more length on defense. If Zion can stay healthy, with what is it, Valanciunas?
Well, Valanciunas is a free agent, so
okay.
And the thought is he might be gone, but we'll see. I like Valanciunas.
I do too. I like that starting
and
five.
they need some size.
Yeah, I like that starting five.
I feel you. I am a fan of Dejounte Murray. I love CJ McCollum. Ingram is a solid shooter from three, not great, but he and Zion, I mean, they do both like the ball. If this offseason, if I'm the Pelicans and I'm planning on keeping Brandon, or even if I may end up having to keep him anyway, I am just having him work on his shot. Because he's had a few seasons where he shot 39% from three, so it's there, but I need him to be an even better shooter. Because here's the one question mark I now have about the Pelicans. Where's the shooting? CJ is a really good shooter. Ingram, okay. Like I said, he's got to improve that. Zion isn't a three-point threat at all. Dejounte was better, I think, last year from three, but he's like 34, 35% for his career. And then whoever that right now, they don't really have a center. I mean, if they went small, Herb Jones is a great defender. Trey Murphy is a great three-point shooter, but I don't know if you want to start him. And so that's my only thing. I think they need a little more shooting, but athleticism, I like. It's not the final step, but I think it is a step in the right direction.
I thought they never should have got rid of Jackson Hayes. I loved his development, potential. Secondly, Brandon Ingram's a 36% career three-point shooter. My issue with Ingram is availability. I mean, his rookie year played 79 games. Since then, he's never played more than 64. Like, he's just a guy that little nicks, maybe he hasn't. Like, when you look at Giannis's body as a rookie and what he's become, then you look at Brandon Ingram's body as a rookie. Why isn't he closer to looking like Giannis? Like, adding that good muscle, becoming a little stronger, more durable.
Well, some of that might have just been that Giannis was not as full grown as Ingram at 19. You know what I mean? Like, Giannis hadn't filled out, and obviously Ingram was thin. He's still thin, but he just may not be that type of build. But I hear you. I mean, you could see a little more development. I like him, but like I said, he likes to go to the rack. Zion likes to go to the rack. Dejounte likes to go to the rack.
I like Ed Murray. He makes them better.
No, I like adding him, but they going to need some shooting. You think they do not have enough shooting? You think they do? To be like a contender out west? To me, that's what they need.
Who out west has great shooting across the board? I mean, Dallas has Luka and Kyrie, but the rest of those guys
good shooting. No, but as a team, shooting it pretty well.
Yeah,
I mean, Luka and
Porter.
Kyrie is a lot. And then you got the guys that can hit it from the corner. The corner three was a big part of the Dallas offense. So, OKC.
McCollum shot 43% from three last year. Trey Murphy shot 38%.
Well, Trey is off the bench, though. Are you going to start him? In your starting lineup, Ingram he's okay, but Zion is not a three-point threat. And so, like I said, that to me, that's where they need to improve. But I like Murray a lot. I think it's a step in the right direction. But they're gonna need some more shooting. It's just today. I mean, we just saw the team that won the championship shot the most threes in the league.
By the way, they did draft the big center from Baylor in the draft, Yves Missi. So
yeah,
maybe that's their plan
what they're
to replace.
Looking at as the big. Okay.